Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 63 of our Enigmatica 6 Expert Let's Play series, where today we are working on getting blood magic up to tier 2, getting our lava crystal, volcanic source link, all kinds of cool stuff. Let's get started. Welcome back, my friends, to another wonderful day-night here in the world of TheAndrata. It's morning. Okay, look, we don't have to sleep. It was asked, recently if I intentionally wait until nighttime to begin recording so that I have to start out sleeping every episode, and it is not the case. I do not sit here and wait for nighttime. What happens is I'll load into the world and I'll start prepping for the episode, gathering some of the things that we need. If I need to do any crafts or anything like that, I'll take care of that, and then I go to record, and it just almost always ends up happening to be nighttime when I do. It's probably because I end at daytime, or like I'll load into the world and it'll be the beginning of a day, and then yeah, whatever. But anyway, it is not intentional. It's coincidental that it always just seems to happen that way. But yeah, that's where we're at with that question. So let's go ahead and grab this cactus. I need to, well, really, I need to farm cactus elsewhere because it doesn't work here, but that's okay. We can just leave it alone. Anyway, so today we are going to continue working on our magic progression, and I have a few things that I want to, well, do. First things first, I still need to end up getting that diamond bee fixed over there. So second things second, what I want to do is kill this Enderman. That was creepy. He teleported. He stared at me. I went to swing at him, and then he disappeared. Tell me this Enderman ain't possessed. What's he doing? This is like this is a beyond Enderman. This ain't a normal Enderman. I'm hunting this guy down because he's messing. He's trolling me here. He's got to be under here. What are you doing? What are you doing in my base here, buddy? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Get out of here. I completely forgot that I set that stuff up long ago. Nope, not Hopem. Not Tome. Home. There we go. I can type today. Ender pearls. Cool. Anyway, so Enderman taken care of. Crisis averted. Don't know what that guy was doing. Seems like he was scouting out our base for some odd nefarious reason that I don't know what that is. Yeah, anyway, so you're going to see I have a bunch of stuff in my to-do list, and I'm about to add one more, which is another Drigme charm. I need to get that going. I'm going to have to go hunting for another Thief's Hood at some point, but our Drigme farm is working well enough, except my Wither Skeleton and my Dweller don't seem to have been farmed. Oh, wait. There they go. I lied. They just got farmed. Sweet. Okay, which means I can go ahead and add their stuff to this, and I need more Dweller meat, which is, so it's great that it actually finally decided to work, because I've been sitting here waiting for it, and it has not happened. So that's why I was like, I need to get another Drigme. I do want to get another Drigme anyway for that side, so that way, it can handle everything on its own and not have to worry about it. But it's good that we're actually going to get some of the resources out of this. But again, we're going to need to get more source going, and that's our goal for the next few episodes: get our source production to a point where we're well, safe and comfortable with it. Okay. So what are we going to do? Well, we are going to, first off, get our caged heart set up so that way we can get to tier 2 in blood magic. I think that's our safe bet. I did go ahead and get some zombie hearts. I got 2 of them, to be specific, from the zombie brutes. You just got to go out in the world at nighttime, find a zombie brute, and then with our, what do we have on here? Looting 3, which really honestly isn't that great. But with looting 3, I was able to get 2 zombie hearts off of 2 different zombie brutes, because each one only has 1 heart. I don't know if each one can drop more than 1 heart, but I ended up getting 2 from them. Yeah, from 2 different ones. Okay, got it. Makes sense. Good. So now we have our caged heart, which means that we're going to be able to get our tier 2 blood magic ritual going, because we're going to be able to upgrade to tier 2. Now, in order to do so, we have to turn our altar into a tier 2 altar. So let's go ahead and take care of that. Now, I do know that we are going to need to reorganize our setup here eventually. Right now, we have this set up here to have our, our Vindicators spawn in here, and then I come over here, and then I slaughter them, and then, we get the LP out of it, and we're good to go with all of that. However, the issue is going to be when we get to higher than a tier 2 blood magic altar, because right now I'm going to set this up like so, and this will make this tier 2. I'm just going to surround this with our runes. We'll get a tier 2 altar. Tier 3, on the other hand, has pillars that need to come up, and this is going to be not good. However, with that being said, sacrificial knife is going to be a thing, so we're no longer going to need to sacrifice Vindicators and use the we don't need to use the, what is it called, the sword, the dagger of sacrifice. We can use a sacrificial knife and stab ourselves, which will be great if we can get set up. Potentially, I'm going to try this out with a rune from Ars Nouveau that automatically will give us regeneration, heal, amplify, and extend time. And we can set this rune up near our blood altar. So all I got to do is step on the rune, stab myself a bunch of times until the regen goes out, and then come back, and then just have some source sitting nearby so that the rune can pull from. I think I did that in my original Enigmatica 6 series, and it worked great. And then we can also set up the incense altar too, so that we can get more bang for our buck ultimately. Now I do want to go ahead and collect my quests for blood magic, because one of these quests here is going to give me 2 speed runes. If we made 6 blank runes, it gives me 2 speed runes, so we actually could have saved ourselves some trouble on our blank runes, but that's okay. We made extra. We're going to need them eventually anyway. So let's go ahead and put 2 speed runes down, and let me actually not do it like that. Let's do this, and then 1, 2, 3. And this should now become a tier 2 altar, and we can validate that with the book. Right? Maybe? Tell me the tier. No? Okay, well, there is there's a what's it called that we can use to determine what tier we're at? A sigil, at blood magic, the divination sigil, which is a tablet of scrying and a blank slate, and this will allow us to see our blood network and our tier. Let's go ahead. We should be tier 2. Like I don't have any doubts that we're tier 2, but I want to just make sure. So it's good to have all the stuff. So let's go ahead and get this thing set up. So we need to get a tablet of scrying, which is going to be this recipe, which should be easy enough, except for the block of source gems, and apparently just regular glowstone. I do have glowstone available. I just don't have it in, block form. Oh, and apparently that was a task. And we just need to grab some source gems. I just broke a torch off of my wall. Not that it matters. We have feral flare lanterns set up everywhere. Bam. And I'll request 2 of these just to have an extra one. And then we should be able to do this. And I believe, do I have an extra blank slate? No. Do I have an other stone slate? I do. We can craft that up really quick. Okay. Give me that. We're going to go back over here. Convert this over. And get out our ashes, our arcane ashes. Bam. Blank slate. Okay, cool. So now if we do, let's see, it is a tablet of scrying first, and then our blank slate. So we're going to do this and then this, and that'll give us a divination sigil. Boop. There we go. Okay, so now we can see, if you look up in the top left corner over here, it kind of overlays with our buffs. But you can see here we are a tier 2 altar, and currently in our blood altar, we have almost 10 buckets. Now, if we do this, right click, we can see that in our soul network, we have 5,000 essence available, and that's what's inside of our weak blood orb, essentially. It's technically not what's in the weak blood orb. It's like tied to our player, but you can look at it that way if you would like. So we are just shy of being able to do this. We need 200 more millibuckets. So let's go ahead and refill our altar. Get my dagger of sacrifice. Bring these guys over. Come on. There we go. He zoomed. And we can just not do that. Bam. Bam. There we go. Any others in here? We're clear? Okay. And we're back to where we need to be. So if we put our caged heart in here, you can see it needed 7,000 LP, which is why I did that, because we were at 6,800. We can go ahead and get this set up. Now, it does have 2 speed runes, so it should go faster, but we can always, make it go even faster by tick accelerating, because it's what we do. Who wants to wait around? No one, especially not me. So now we can take this out of here. Quest completed, blood altar tier 2. We also got this for our dagger of sacrifice, and now it wants us to get to tier 3, which is 16 more blank runes, which is not happening anytime soon, Captain. But anyway, let's go ahead and check out. We got the tier 2 altar, and we can start working on getting all this stuff. This is my least favorite part of blood magic, is soul snares and getting demon will inside of a tartaric gem and everything. Not my favorite part, but it is what it is. And now we should be able to do this. I need to bind this to me by right clicking. And now we're going to be able to craft this, which was our tier 2 chalk, which means now we can get our chalk set up for our occultism and maybe start getting our dimensional actuator going too. Bam, impure golden chalk. And then we just have to cook that up. Let's see, where are we at with things? Bam. And now we can get our volcanic source link. So this is where we're going to go first. This is my first goal, is to get this volcanic source link set up. So we need to go and get ourselves some bone serpent toothies. And where do we get those? Well, it's in the nether. We got to go find and hunt down a bone serpent in the nether. So let's go ahead and convert this chalk over real quick up in our wizard tower, which I have to do this. So we're just going to toss our chalk in here, right? Oh, no, I'm sorry. I think I did this last time too. No, it goes into the altar and converts over to golden chalk. So we'll get to that in a bit. Let's go ahead and empty our inventory of extra things. Weak blood orb can actually go in there. That's fine. Blink runes. Oh, we got more runes too. We got 4 speed runes. We actually may be able to get to tier 3 fairly. We're like halfway to tier 3 with that, by the way. Just going to throw that out there. Our backpack is becoming full of stuff. Oh, Rune of Renewing. What does this give me? Regen 1, though. I mean, that's great. But it's only Regen 1. I don't know if that would be able to keep up with us stabberating ourselves. I'll keep that on me. I'm going to go ahead and take all these extra things out, though. Knocked out of orbit, fireball. So knocked out of orbit is cool. I've never used it outside of playing around with it, so let's go ahead and put our chalks away, and there we go. Okay, so now what I want to do is work on getting our volcanic source link, right? Because that was our biggest goal. It's kind of our struggle point right now is our source. So we need to get lava crystals set up, which means we need lava reagents, and we're going to need 3 total of these. So we need to get some bone serpent tooths. So let's go ahead and pop over, and it's bone serpent teeth is probably the way that you should say that. So let's go ahead and pop into the nether. Lots of dimensional travel these past few episodes. And we're going to we need to get to lava level. Can you fly, please? Thank you. And we need to find a bone serpent here, kill it, and then hope that all of its drops don't end up voiding themselves, I guess. That's going to be annoying. What's also going to be annoying is the ghasts that are in this area. But yeah, we just need a bone serpent to show itself. and then murderize it. I don't know what the best way to get that to happen is going to be. What about, like, is there a bone serpent? I'm going to assume, yeah, there's a bone serpent spawn egg, but I can't, like, create that. That'd be too convenient. There's a bastion here that spawned literally in the lava. Mr. Bone Serpent, hello? Hello? Anybody home? Well, I didn't mean to fall in here, but that's okay. Figured I might as well try and loot this thing before we leave this area. These guys are not going to be happy with my existence, but you know what? Last time I was here, they were jerks to me. So this time, I'm just going to start taking them out. Yeah, suckers. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do? Not a thing. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, little guy. But your compadres were jerks to me the last time I visited. Okay. Still waiting for a bone serpent. I guess what I'll do is, well, I need to wait for the bone serpent to show up. I don't know if there's any easier way to do this. I might do a little bit of try and do a little bit of Google foo in between here, but we'll come back. I forgot to hit the button. Let's check out the loot real quick and then we'll come back. I was looking for hopefully netherite. That'd be great to have. Hey, netherite scrap. What do you guys have frost aspect here for? You're in the nether. Flax seeds. I already have flax, so I'm not too concerned about that. Okay. All right. Well, I'll be back. Hopefully, whenever a bone serpent decides to show up. All right, my friends, we are back. And let me tell you, that was a trial in patience looking for a bone serpent. I flew around, walked around for probably about 20 minutes here and had no luck at all. And then finally, I was just standing by the lava AFKing, reading the Discord, trying to see if there's some way to spawn them in. And there actually happened to be 2 that came up near me. So I was able to capture 1 in our soul gem, and then I killed 1 and got 3 teeth out of it, which is exactly what we needed. I noped out of there. While I was there, I also got another hellish zombie, just in case I needed another one. So yeah, and some, we got some zombie stuff. I also got found a crimson forest, so I got some crimson stems, some netherwart blocks, and all that stuff. So we're going to be good to go with all of that. But there we go. Bone serpent tooth got... Oh my goodness. And then we're going to try and get this into our Drigme farm. This is going to be a challenge for sure, I think, because this is a pretty big boy. Like, look at that. And it flails around and it can destroy blocks. I don't even know if we're going to be able to shrink it. And apparently we have another lag spike going on here. Lovely. I don't know. World gen happening or something. Or are we crashing? I don't know. Okay, so let's see. Can I punch you with this? And but only his head shrunk. Look at that. The rest of his body is long, but his head shrunk. So I don't know if this is going to actually work inside of a Drigme farm, because I'm afraid that it's going to like flail its tail around or something and break blocks, which is not what I would want to happen. But nope, get me out of here. Shift. Nope, come on, get me out of there. Get out. I need to place him there and then maybe he'll be okay. Look at that. Oh my goodness. His tail is going into all of these different seats. Kind of annoying. Yeah, I guess we'll see what happens here. I'm not setting anything else up at the moment, so maybe one of these Drigmes will actually be able to reach him and get it going. I may have some dark glass in here, potentially. Do I have any extra dark glass? No, I might have some at home. Dark glass? Yeah, I have a little bit. Dark glass is easy to make, so it's not really too big of a deal. It's just glass surrounded by coal. But I want to go ahead and, you know, at least darken this guy's spawn, just in case for some reason it can get out. I don't know. I would love him to place his tail at least that way so it's not blocking all of these blocks. Maybe he'll rotate at some point. I might be able to pick it up again, actually. Let's see what happens. I'm going to pick it up again and try and place it facing the other way. Oh, and it won't let me pick it up now. There we go. Okay. Dismount. Nope. Okay. Let's try and place it like this, maybe? Nope, he's still placed facing that direction. Come on. Maybe if I do it like this. Oh, I don't even know where he's at now. Did I picked up something. What did I pick up here? I picked up his bones. Oh, great. Where's his head at now? There we go. That's where his head's at. Okay. What happens if I just have the bones then? Oh, and it destroyed my wither skeleton too. Lovely. At least my dweller lived, right? Jerk. Okay, well, we have 6 bone serpent teeth now and some extra withered bones. I'll have to go try and grab another one, and I'll deal with that later, I guess, because it ain't going to be anything super easy or feasible to do, apparently. So yeah, we'll come back to that. But anyway, we now should be able to craft the lava reagents that we were looking for so that we can get our volcanic source link going. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to need lava reagents. And we're going to need a total of 3 of these. So we need 3 bone serpent teeth. We need... Man, we are lag spiking up today. What is going on? This is never happened. This has never happened to me before, I promise. It's the first time for everything. We're going to need 3 sulfur dust, 3 magma cream. And then it was 3 blazing archwood. And then we just need to craft that up in our spawner. Or in our thingamadoody. This thing. Nope, not that thing. What am I looking for? This thing. We need to craft it up in this. So I'm gonna need conduit and obsidian dust. Let's start our obsidian dust going. And I should still have some conduits left over. Yeah, 4 conduits, which is great. But remember, we can make more fairly easily nowadays. It's not terribly too challenging to make more conduits. So let's go ahead over to our portals. We're gonna go to the Undergarden. We're going to craft up these lava reagents. And apparently, I'm going to have to reload the world here soon because we are lag spiking it up every time we load in. Oh my goodness. What is going on today? All right. If after this I get another one, we're going to reload the world. We're so close to the end of the episode, though. Let's go ahead and throw all this stuff in here. And there's another one. All right. We're going to reload the world. I'll be back. Okay, we're back. Game crashed when I tried to exit, so there was definitely something going on. But hopefully now... Oh, my. All right. These guys want to fight. I pop out of my portal, and they come at me. All right. There we go. Taking care of the trash. But anyway, so we should be good to go now, theoretically. I did... I don't know if you saw, when we were back in my base, I realized that I had the recipe wrong for this. It is actually blazing archwood wood, not blazing archwood logs. Yeah, anyway, it is 4 of those, converts over to 3, same recipe as it is for us to get our living wood. So now, theoretically, we should be good to go here. Now, this uses 1,000 LP. We had 5,000 in our bank, so we should be okay. And we can also, you know, do the thing and make it faster. Because that's always fun to do. Speed everything up. Go, go, go. 1 more, and then we'll have our lava reagent. Sweet. So we have those. And then, yeah, you're too low. I was going to put my chalk in there and let it start cooking up, but it's okay. Okay, so that's the lava reagents, which means we should now be able to get the lava crystal as long as I get my obsidian dust out. And then, bam. Now, is it going to actually use the blood orb? That's a good question. Because this part does require an apprentice blood orb, doesn't it? Yeah, we can't use the weak for this. I'm going to have to actually go back and pick up my blood orb. But hopefully it's like a bucket, and it isn't going to use it. It's just going to use it for the craft, but not actually going to use it. Otherwise, I'm going to have to be fighting another thing to get another caged heart, which is going to make me kind of sort of salty. Just going to throw that out there. But if we put this here, we should be good to go. Okay, and it did not use my blood orb. That's what I wanted to see happen. Okay, cool. So now we have a lava crystal. And now the lava crystals have a lot of usages. First off is the volcanic source link. It's also how we get weak activation crystals for our rituals. But I believe these, you can also put a lava crystal in a furnace and use it as a really long fuel source, maybe infinite. I'm not 100% sure, but like if you put it into a regular furnace, it counts as a fuel, or maybe a blast furnace or something. I could be completely wrong on how that works. It would not let me put it in there, by the way, right now. I thought that was a thing that you could do, but maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, lava crystal gained, which means we can now go ahead and craft ourselves a volcanic source link. 3 gold inlays. Tell me I have enough. Arcane gold, I should, yes. So I just need 2 arcane gold inlays, which is you. Hey, we're finally going to get rid of that 1 extra gold inlay that we've been sitting around on because we haven't been able to do anything with it. So it's going to be that, 2 gold ingots and 2 gold nuggets, along with a conduit and then our lava crystal. You're going to send it. There we go. And then that's going to be a conduit as our catalyst. Okay, and it's going to cost how much source to do this? 1,000, please? Actually, none. Perfect. Sleep the night away. So we're going to do this. And this. And then the conduit as the catalyst. Bam. And here we go. A volcanic source link is going to be created. And so with this volcanic source link, I am now going to be able to, hopefully, theoretically, ramp up our source production. Let's go ahead and collect our quest reward for this. It's going to give us some blazing archwood saplings, which is even better. And yeah, so with that, Mana Regen 2. I'm going to go ahead and tear down this structure in between episodes, and I'm going to set up another farm similar to how we have it up here. And I'm probably going to make another agronomic source link too, and then we'll set this up. It's not going to be a very big farm. It'll be, well, it's going to have to be at least this big, so that way we don't break our thing. So it's going to be just like this, and I'll set it up over here. We're going to get a ton of blazing archwood, and I'll get the farm part set up, and then we'll work on automating the volcanic source link portion later. It should be fairly simple to do. All we need to do, this just needs to be fed blazing archwood, right? Anything burnable. So if I were to throw this oak sapling down, it's going to eat it and it would create source. Now there's nothing in range of this, so it's not going to actually create anything or do anything right now, but that's how it works. It creates source. So what we'll do is very similar to our mycelial setup here. Oh, it didn't use the lava crystal. Oh, that's fantastic. I like that. Oh, so that means we can make more of these. Okay. Anyway, just like our arcane pedestal here, or I mean our mycelial source link, we'll have the volcanic sit on a arcane pedestal, and we'll have bins set up, because I'm going to do bins for this, because we're going to get, we're going to get a lot of the blazing archwood, and I'm going to have all the blazing archwood, actually maybe a drawer instead, because then that way I can lock it, and then maybe bins for the other things. Because like, what is the usage of this? We're going to get saplings, we're going to get blazing archwood logs, we're not going to get leaves, we're going to get sticks, and we're going to get apples out of this. So we're going to need at least 1, 2, 3, 4 containers. So I'll have bins set up for these, and then I'll have a drawer set up for the blazing archwood. That way I can pull it out, but that way I can lock it, because we're going to be pulling out all the blazing archwood essentially and feeding it into the volcanic source link, letting this eat up all of the logs, and then yeah, that's where we're going to go. That should produce us a lot of source. And I'll surround this with like you know, source jars that it can fill up, and then maybe put a relay here, and then that relay can relay to other things, I guess. I don't know. I wish there was like a block that could like store your source. Is that what I'm saying makes sense? Like, I want to be able to, like, I could have all the source jars here, but then I can have one block. I guess I could do one of those other relays again, this relay, and it could pull from all of the jars and then send it to wherever the heck I need it to go. The problem with that is going to be range, because it's only going to be able to send to a limited range. I think it's like 16 or 30 blocks or something from where the source jar is. So we're going to have a little bit of an issue there, but we may just, if this ends up producing a lot, we may just like get rid of this setup here and then kind of just have everything run off of there. Bam, over to where we need to. But yeah, basically that's where we're at. So in between episodes, I'll go ahead and work on setting that up. What is this little bee that's following me around? Y'all see this? There's a little bee following me, and I don't know why he's there. Is today like the anniversary of the Resourceful Bees mod? And so, or is today bee day in real world? I don't know what this bee is for. If anybody knows, let me know. And speaking of letting me know, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate it, and it really does help out the channel. And we'll see you in the next one.